So we'll start with a recap of what happened in episode 6, which was the Tribord Trail to Coneyberry, which we called Cryovane, the Big Dig, and Coneyberry. So you guys picked up the pieces of the battle with the small orc camp along the Tribord Trail, and you looted the corpses, ultimately finding a hex scroll, which Rowan managed to read, 3 potions of healing, and a potion of greater healing, along with some gems and gold. Sorry, nope, I skipped ahead an entire paragraph. So you looted the corpses, finding a map with an X marked just north of Coneyberry, and a note in Orcish, which took a long time for everyone to figure out while Nom was kind of just staring off into space before he realized that he spoke Orcish and could read the note that no one else could decipher. And the note said, "The gold and the shinies are in the mountains." You guys then took a long rest with Chipunk keeping an inert watch throughout the night. When you awoken, you made some breakfast, and then heard a terrible screeching sound. Before you could collect your thoughts, a large white dragon started circling above. Everyone took cover, hiding under tents, debris, in bags, boxes. After a few circles, the large dragon Cryovane swooped down, and you could feel the ground shake as he hit the ground, and picked up 2 of your riding horses and took off again, heading towards the mountains to the south. You guys waited patiently until the coast was clear, then decided to loot the rest of the orc camp, where you found the hex scroll, 3 potions of healing, 1 potion of greater healing, and then some cash. You guys took the remaining 4 horses and began traveling closer to Coneyberry, with the ultimate destination being the X to the north that you found on the map. You could see the dragon, as you're traveling, you could see the dragon off in the distance to the southeast, just south of Coneyberry. And so you guys moved a little closer to Neverwinter Wood, so if it caught sight of you, you'd have a better chance diving into the woods instead of hiding in items, trash. You guys traveled to just south of the X and found a trampled bit of ground in the otherwise thick and dark wood. Following the trail into Neverwinter Wood, the group found a clearing with clear signs of orc activity. It's not a permanent settlement, but more of a large camp or staging area. Me, Kundarg, and Chipunk, under the direction of Rowan, begin digging a hole under 2 trees, making an X across the trampled path out of Neverwinter Wood. And the digging began, and the digging continued. After a few hours of digging, it doesn't appear that anything is there, and the group eventually decides to head into town at Coneyberry for a rest at the tavern. As you traveled closer, you realized that the town has been ransacked and many of the buildings are crumbling and are destroyed. Small fires still smoldered in corners of the town, and it is eerily silent. The group finds 3 unsaddled horses drinking from the fountain in the middle of the town square, with the initials BAK branded on their rear haunches. Me deftly convinces the horses to join the party, and they start to follow as the group heads towards the east end of town and towards Butterskull Ranch. And so we will pick up there as you begin heading eastwards towards Butterskull Ranch. So you guys are currently right about on the kind of on the east side of the Coneyberry Square there, and you've got enough horses plus one because you guys lost 2 horses, but you've just picked up 3 because of me's swift and decisive animal handling.
And we're following these orcs, right? We believe the orcs that attacked the town are at this ranch.
So potentially, your Coneyberry is right along the Tribord Trail, so it's like a well-trodden path. There maybe you could do a perception check to see what what you might be able to find. Oh,
An amazing.
so you can see some pretty clear shuffling marks of some, if not most of the orcs that you think were in this clearing and perhaps ransacked the town heading eastward.
Orc, head this way.
Let us exterminate orc.
I forgot to look at everyone's character sheets. I don't think anybody's really injured or spell slots expended or anything. We did a lot of digging, not a lot of like there was no combat last time. It was all digging and wandering around.
That's right.
Oh,
We lost Eric.
we just lost Eric there.
No.
He'll be back.
Give him a moment. There we go.
Welcome.
All right, so we're heading to the ranch then.
Well, yeah, following the orc paths, like push to the left.
Yes, let's follow the orcs.
All right, so it's approximately 5 miles. When you look at your map, how are you guys traveling? Are you making great haste? Are you proceeding cautiously? Or you got horses, so.
Well, how big of a camp? How big of an orc army should we expect? I wanna judge the pacing such an army would have when they move, when they march.
So I'll get you to make a insight check without a question mark at the end.
Ooh, I'm as wise as a tin can.
You figure there's at least 5, could be 50, might be 500. You're not really sure. You just know that there's been some orcs that passed through here, and it's mostly because me pointed it out to you.
I think we need a new model of robot.
I'm a can opener, not a computer.
I think we're probably just going to go at a normal pace.
Normal pace? Seems reasonable. Reasonable pace. I would have also accepted that answer.
Reasonable pace.
Fairly reasonable.
Alright. What kind of marching order are you guys in? Are you just kind of traveling like 6 across? Is somebody holding everyone linking arms? Somebody holding that or getting that extra horse to follow.
No, the extra horse goes first. We are pushing it.
Extra horse goes first.
I guess since I'm like finding these tracks, I'll be leading the way.
All right. So I will get you to make a perception check as you travel along the Tribord Trail. All right. Maybe I'll get a couple of people to make perception checks.
Yeah, we're all traveling. We're all
Yeah,
looking.
you're all kind of looking around.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
some of us are looking.
So me is very focused on following the tracks. However, Lemurak and Rowan spot a couple hundred yards off the Tribord Trail a cow. Wandering on its own.
Can we see if there's any brand on the cow?
I don't think we need to bother. If you're hungry, I have orc steaks.
Are you approaching the cow? What's
I believe I will sneak up to the cow.
sneaking up to the cow? Okay, okay.
Is the cow unarmed?
Oh,
Well, it's hooved.
Where did this cow come from?
Careful.
I'm laughing at the wizard as he tries to sneak.
this
Yeah.
cow will never hear me coming.
So, so as you crouch down and start to approach, the cow lifts its head, and goes. "Moo."
I freeze in place. If I don't move, he can't see me.
This is untypical behavior of a cow.
So he doesn't seem to be all that interested in you. He's looking right at you as you try to appear stealthy or disappear in that case. But so far he doesn't he or she doesn't say anything. She, I guess. Bull would be a boy, right? So she.
Is it like blocking the path?
No, it's like a couple hundred feet off of the trail.
Poor cow.
Does anyone speak cow? Or that's a feed, isn't it? A feed is speaking all languages.
How close did you get, Rowan?
I don't know. I'm picturing myself like maybe like 5 to 10 meters away.
Oh, 5 to 10 meters away. Okay. As you see the cow kind of chewing some grass, you notice a very large kind of copper cowbell on its chest, or hanging from its neck in front of its chest, and on its hind quarters, just like with the horses, you notice the letters B-A-K branded right into the cow.
Ah,
It identifies as.
it's the guy we're here to help. Don't you remember? His name was so memorable. Oh wait,
Written down. Wait.
I activate my ability that I remember I have. Keen mind. I remember everything
Big Al
within the
Calazone.
last month. Oh, you've got it?
Yeah, Big Al Calazone.
It's Big Al Calazone, you fools! We're here to help him get his
I love that you have an
cattle back.
ability to just like, can you just tell me what the guy's name is?
That's right, Ryan. You're contractually obligated to remind me. This is the greatest feat ever designed into the game.
Me,
Ryan would
this
be
is
like,
Big
that
Al.
was 32 days ago. Sorry.
February was a short month, so.
Oh, no.
So you do recognize the brand and recall the town master telling you that Big Al Calazorn needed help at Butterskull Ranch.
Well, we should ask Big Al here what help he needs.
Well, he needs help getting his cattle and horses back. We have his horse. Let's rein in this cow, and when we meet him, he'll be most pleased that we rescued his livestock. He'll offer us a reward. All right, one of you, take care of the cow.
You're the closest. I think we're on the road still looking at you sneak after the cow.
My role was just to identify the cow. Now that
What?
I've done so,
Identified,
one of
that's
you
it, the
must
cow.
take care of the animal husbandry.
What? Dark you? Come closer.
All right, I'm coming back over to you. I walk back over to them.
You see the cow looks as you start walking away and kind of saunters along maybe about 10 or 15 feet closer to the trail and continues eating some grass.
All right, Limerak, you don't seem like you're in the mood to defend yourself. Get in there and take care of this cow for us.
Oh, that bovine is little on the hefty side for this pirate. I think you'd be wanting the big one.
Well, it's
He
a
could
fairly
lift
docile
that cow. I'd ride it.
All right, you can ride the cow if you want.
After me has made it his husband. I assume that's what husbandry means.
Me no big word, but me go get cow. Cow! Come here!
This is the horse all over again.
Dig a hole. Let's dig a hole.
Let's just start digging.
I start chasing the cow with my axe.
So the cow appears fairly alarmed, and you hear it go, "Mrrr!" And it trots maybe 10 or 15 feet away, and then it stops. That was enough for
Oh, if it trots away, I'd
4 moves. That's all it takes. 4 moves.
I'm gonna try smacking on its bum, get it to move.
So sorry, you're slapping it on the
Oh
on
yeah,
the
if it's
behind.
not following us, I gotta keep trying.
All right. And which direction are you trying to, like, back towards the trail? All right. So a couple of slaps, and the cow moves 10 or 15 feet closer to the trail, and then bends its head down and takes another bite of grass.
I'm just gonna keep repeating this process until we get to the ranch, I guess.
Do you want to roll another animal
Okay.
handling roll? Okay.
Ooh.
There we go.
Turn that one around.
You're so after chasing it and frightening the cow, you manage to remember that you have grass all around you, and you grab a couple of handfuls and hold it out for the cow.
You follow me now. No more running.
And the cow looks at what you have in your hand, and starts walking towards you, following your fistful of grass. And as the cow gets closer to you, you can see on its cowbell, there's some lettering inscribed across the cowbell.
I read this lettering.
You read the lettering. What languages can you
Ooh.
read?
Common.
You were able to figure out that it
Halfling.
says Petunia.
Petunia. It's big word. Come cow you.
So the cow begins following, eating some of the grass as you travel along. So within how long does it take to travel 5 miles by horse? Like 15 minutes? 30 minutes? 30 minutes. Within 30 minutes, you begin to see the edges of a ranch. So as you're traveling down the Tribor Trail, let me flip you guys over to Butterskull Ranch. Probably all black. Where's the reveal?
I spend those 30 minutes bonding with this cow.
You and the cow have managed to uncover that you have quite a bit in common.
Both bring glory to our ancestors.
Glory to your ancestors. I guess I need to put you guys on here. Do I have to copy paste from the other green here?
This is a big map.
Select C. Butterskull V. That work? Of course it didn't. Damn.
Yay.
How did I get you guys into the other thing the first time?
Usually copy and paste them, I thought.
That's what I thought I did.
Magic.
Copy. Okay, hold on. Maybe Control C doesn't work. Just here. Paste. There we go. Ah, scaling is off.
I'm huge.
Great. So here you are. Sorry, I'm just ramming everybody together there. So now I'm going to read something to you. Butterskull Ranch occupies a large plot of land on the north side of the Tribor Trail, nestled between two hills. Beyond a ramshackle wooden fence stand cornfields, an apple orchard, gardens, and pasture land. A path breaks off from the trail to lead to a 2-story farmhouse next to a pond. West of the farmhouse are the charred remains of a barn and a smithy that have been burned to the ground. So, now that I've described all of that, why don't I
Does it
just
look like-
reveal this whole area?
Does it look like they've been burned recently?
Yes, there's still, just like with Coneyberry, there is like the fire is still kind of smoldering.
Uncle Owen.
Smells like war. Beep boop. Let's go.
So, do we see anything in the fields? I'm gonna take a look.
So in the fields,
Like within the fence.
so the field just north of you here is a cornfield. There's nothing really different about this cornfield from other cornfields you've seen.
Full height corn? Could it be hiding an army of orcs?
Yeah, it very well could be. Very well could be. Yep, that's a good observation. Beyond the cornfield, you can see an orchard. So there's a whole bunch of trees in neat rows, and then some gardens with kind of low vegetation. Like low vegetation meaning height wise, not infertile gardens. And then to the to the northwest, you can see what looks like a pasture, as well as the destroyed barn, which would be located right here. And this other building here is a smithy that's been burned to the ground as well.
Does it look like any of the crops have been trampled, or like they just look like they're in good shape?
There is some trampling, so you can see some. So beyond kind of the rows and stuff that the corn is normally planted in, you can see there's some pieces of fence missing that have been knocked down. It's kind of a ramshackle wooden fence, kind of the old school, like timber beams that are kind of like half rotten looking, but some of them are missing, especially around the pasture. There's quite a few missing from that area. You do see kind of a large hole in the fence over on the east side here, with a little bit more trampling on that side.
Right. Looks like the foul work has been here. Be on your guard. Arr. Beep boop.
I unsheathed my sword.
I'll take the opportunity to power myself up. My fiendish vigor, which gives me some amount of
I don't think anybody
temporary
saw
hit
that.
points.
Rowan was powering himself up with fiendish vigor.
Yeah, you know it.
Did you actually see Scott?
No,
Okay.
I haven't seen Scott in weeks.
All right.
He likes to fly under the radar with no camera on. For some reason. Scott, I have this
Laziness.
extra camera for you that is certain to end well. Ooh.
I have a camera, I just didn't plug it in.
Oh, well. You haven't plugged it in weeks.
It's true.
Well, that's pretty good. You got 8 temporary hit points.
Yeah,
They'll only last an hour.
it's
So
okay.
not a lot of hole digging time.
It's true, I'll have to reapply it.
Reapply your false life.
Oh,
That's right, I draw upon darkness to invigorate myself.
people.
Alright. Well, you have a little bit of an explosion in your pants as you feel the necromantic facsimile of life within you.
Oh yeah. All right, let's find these hidden orcs in this cornfield. Destroy them. You guys all go first. I'll be right in the back, ready to destroy the orcs.
Alright, I'm gonna start going through the field, sneakily.
All right.
We're up
I
to
will
see-
get you to roll a stealth check. 15. All right.
All right.
Lemerac makes it to a split in the fence here. Me plods along behind him. A little less stealthy.
Clonk,
Sundarg is
clonk,
doing this as well.
clonk.
Kundarg literally clonks along next to Chipunk. Rowan is the wind. You guys have no idea where he went. He just got himself all vigorously, seems to have been satisfied, and disappeared.
When are we in the field at this point?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys are in the cornfield.
All right, I'm gonna say, go cow you. You live here now. I love you.
Now, sorry, you guys are all stealthing. I'm assuming you got off the horses. Like, are you tying them to the fence, or?
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Oh,
Make
we
sure they
don't
don't run
need
away.
to return the cow. Should we tie the cow for money?
No, he
You're going-
eats here.
Oh,
Let her be free in case orc come. She run.
oh, she bait for orc. Affirmative.
Lemerac, I'll get you to make a perception check. Now that you're into the cornfield. Alright, so you find yourself amongst corn stalks.
Feels good. I'm gonna keep going.
In which direction?
I'm gonna head towards the orchard area.
The burning buildings,
Okay.
maybe?
Yeah, like up towards the burning buildings, but hit the orchard first.
Very well.
I think it's safe to say we're all going as a group.
Yep,
Honk.
everyone's following
Honk.
along.
Clonk, clonk.
Alright, so Lemerac, as you start to emerge from the cornfield, you see in front of you orchard full of apple trees. And I'll get you to make a perception check. Another 14. So you can hear some noise and
Commotion.
nothing. Yeah, some commotion, but not some noise and commotion off in the distance to the northeast. There's nothing that you can examine directly in front of you in the orchard, other than shiny varieties of apples.
Okay. I guess I'll head towards the noise and grab an apple on my way through.
All right. Do you eat the apple?
I shine it up on my shoulder and I just tuck it away into my belt.
Very well.
Apples are for winners.
+1 apple.
That's fun.
All right. Are you guys traveling through the orchard? Or are you moving kind of along the paths that are here? What's your
I'm gonna sneak
modus
tree to
operandi?
tree to tree.
Tree to tree? Smart move. I'll get you to make a stealth check. 11, okay. All right. And then I assume everyone else is following Lemurak into the orchard here?
Mm-hmm.
Get you guys to make some stealth checks. Me's got one. Chipunk. Ooh, stealth is not Chipunk's
Come
strength.
on, even the rolls.
Even the rolls are bad.
Yeah.
Notwithstanding the like even your high rolls are not good rolls.
Well, I need to get used to sneaking in like heavy armor. I clonk from tree to tree. I knock a few trees down on the way.
All right. So as you continue traveling through the orchard, the commotion and the noise becomes a little more evident. It seems to be coming from the farmhouse on the opposite side of the pond, which is right up here.
Well, could you
Are-
describe the noise a bit for us?
Yep, there's a lot of noise.
Is
It
piano
sounds to
playing?
you. It sounds to you like a raucous party. Like you can hear the clattering of plates and shuffling of chairs and people or creatures walking around and stomping around and
Is it in general a happy vibe of noises or not? Or kind of like it's some sort of a
Roving army of orcs?
yeah.
well, from this far away, you can't quite tell. It's just some noise, and you can see some lights flickering and that type of thing. Candlelight, maybe a couple of small fires burning. But there's nothing at this point that would say this is a friendly party or an unfriendly party to you.
All right, let's keep going towards it.
Alright, so as you reach the edge of the orchard, so as you reach the edge of the orchard, you can see the farmhouse a little more clearly. The farmhouse is a 2-story log building with a pitched shingled roof and a stone chimney. Its wooden doors are set with iron handles and hinges, and its windows are fitted with wooden shutters that are currently open.
Can we see in?
So now that you're on this side of the orchard, you certainly see some figures like walking in and around the. Sorry, that sneeze went away. Oh man, that was going to be a good one. So you can see from where you're standing on the eastern side of the orchard here. There are some humanoid figures kind of moving around within the farmhouse. There's a couple of creatures or people outside the farmhouse, kind of tending little campfires that are outside and that type of thing.
There smoke coming out of the chimney.
There is smoke coming out of the chimney, yeah.
Can we
Do
get a beat
belt
on
buckle.
whether these are like humans or orcs or?
So I'll have you make a perception check at this stage. So judging by the couple of small campfires that are outside of the farmhouse, which is a bit strange for someone who would own the farmhouse because they've got a fireplace with a chimney inside, um, as well as kind of the litter of items on the ground. You are relatively convinced that there are at least some orcs in this, in and around this farmhouse.
We will bring glory to the ancestors today.
I lower my stance. Get my sword out.
I make some elaborate waving motions in the air with my hand. Like some cool dark streaks and smoke. Comes out.
We all stand in the pose. Sun is setting behind us.
Alright, we're ready for action.
Their montage begins.
Dun, dun, dun.
We probably shouldn't attack them head on. Tis a fool's errand. How should we?
What is plan,
should we-
Tiny You?
Well, we could lure some of them away, maybe, or go around to the other side, smoke them out, burn them all down in the house.
Yes, orc barbecue.
But aren't we here to help the house's owner?
Isn't it already a ruined barn?
No, this
No.
is the house that's still.
No, the farmhouse is still in good shape.
Really?
Over to the north here, you can see a barn that's destroyed and kind of smoldering on the ground.
We're over here.
That's what you're looking at right now. Yeah. Oh, I
Okay.
guess I could put. Watch this. Watch this. You ready? Huzzah!
Okay.
Well, we can sneak to them and ambush them as well. They are puny orcs,
No need to fear.
made of
orcs.
flesh.
You want that one too? There you go. Just in case you were curious, that's a pond.
Ooh. What color is the pond?
Blue. Just like you see it.
Maybe it's like camera.
What's Tiny You doing?
What are we doing?
Nom yum.
My vote's for the barbecue.
Sneak in there and destroy those orcs.
My vote. Kill orc.
All right, no complex plans here. Let's sneak up and ambush them, I guess.
Good old sneak up and ambush.
There's a cornfield that goes right up to the farmhouse. I say we use the cornfield and sneak up as close as we can and get the jump on them. Yar.
Nicely computed.
We probably have an advantage in sneaking through that that cornfield.
Oh, I don't have it.
Believe the robot.
Robot, you run in straight on the grassland. Don't ruin our
Don't give us away.
surprise.
I'm probably taller than the corn.
Yeah, you're 8 feet tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a little taller, but
Me
Hunch
you
over.
figure if you hunched over or tried to keep low, you'd probably have a pretty good chance of sneaking through the corn rows a little bit. All right, so you guys are approaching or going into the cornfield to approach the farmhouse.
Do we see any sentries or any lookouts?
So as you make your way through the gardens here, the couple of orcs that were outside, kind of tending to some of the small campfires, have subsequently gone inside.
Oh, we should
Not
burn
that,
that house down.
not that they were. They just walked inside. No hurriedness to them or anything. Right, you guys are in the cornfield. I'll get you to make stealth checks with advantage this time. And so for Chipunk, I guess you just make a regular stealth check.
Don't worry, I'll have a very
Punch
high.
your butt cheeks when you roll.
What the? Come on! Come on! But when I was like stealthing, I was very close to the fence, like away from my team. So if they spot me, they'll always spot this like giant, like metal wagon on legs going through the cornfield.
And you're a plow.
And I'm a plow. I'm like this new mechanized agriculture machine.
Beep boop.
Oh, come on.
All right, so got some strong rolls here that kind of offset Chipunk's epic fail. So we'll say you guys are able to get reasonably close to the farmhouse. You're kind of in the last couple rows of the cornfields, peering through the corn at the farmhouse. And what you see as you look at the farmhouse is just a little more detail than you saw from the orchard there. You can now see that these are most definitely orcs, and they've got all the windows open. They're throwing an orc party. You can see them almost Home Alone style, walking from one room to another, their hands making weird repetitive motions.
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
There's a Christmas tree. It's more of just a apple tree that one of the orcs has uprooted and brought into the farmhouse.
Or are they rocking around it? That's the most important.
Well, you haven't gone inside to see that yet, so let me tell you that. But it's pretty evident that they're kind of eating and drinking and kind of having a merry time within this farmhouse.
Sounds like a bad crowd.
Burn it to the ground.
We can poison their food.
We could run in and smash.
Yes, how many orcs? I'm computing. I just want to go in and slice them all.
Yeah, I guess. Can we get a rough count based on our
Yeah.
observation?
Who's our Deanna
Yeah.
Troy?
So what's that?
Who's our
You should
Deanna Troy?
Deanna Trome. Nobody's got that ability yet.
No.
Rowan recalls names like you wouldn't believe, though, and he knows that North is straight up.
Yep.
So you, as you try and get a bit of a head count going, they're all dressed in very similar kind of ratty orcish armor, scraps of cloth on top of them. So it's a little bit hard to get a perfect count. But you estimate there is roughly double your number in orcs just at your first glance or your first rough head count.
A lot of orcs.
Yeah, maybe we should not face them head on. People. We should, like, put pants on their chimneys and force them to run out into our trap.
The old pants on the chimney
Ooh.
trick.
An old-fashioned kill box? I like it.
Oh, but they have windows. Wait.
Seems to be the negation of the pants on the chimney trick.
Yeah, very good counter.
Don't be scared, lowlanders. The ancestors fight with us.
He makes a good point.
How many doors are there on the house?
Good question. So from the southernmost side here, you can see one set of maybe about 5 stairs leading up to a door. I will actually reveal a little bit. So if you look over on the right hand side,
What are we supposed to be seeing right now?
Right,
Zoom out of the map.
something's appearing.
so over on the right hand side of the map, like over into the darkness off the right hand side.
Oh yes.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So you see a set of 4 or 5 stairs leading up to an entrance on this side. This is... Okay, and so that's what you see.
You mentioned something about like guys around campfires that are outside the building as well, though. Like,
They went
Yeah,
inside.
so they went inside
Oh, okay.
as you guys were crossing over into the cornfield.
gotcha.
You didn't see them go inside with any overarching intention or anything like that. You just kind of saw them. Okay, they're headed in into the farmhouse.
Oh.
Well, we could.
I guess you can see this side too. That not that this is really going to do anything for you, but
That's like the upstairs. Yeah. We could go around and lock all the doors. and,
Oh
just
my-
burn the house down.
They have windows.
Oh.
I'll just have to stay inside and suffer their fate.
Unless we have
Go around
something
and
like
walk.
to accelerate the fire, it would also not really be that fast.
Yeah.
I guess that's
We,
true.
we have no choice but to slice them
I cast fireball.
or fireball.
All right. Then I guess we do it the old-fashioned way. After you, me.
Doesn't seem like a good plan.
You.
I also go after me.
I say, we bring orcs out here. Fight here, not inside tiny house.
We can pretend we deliver food to lure them out.
God.
Uber Eats here. Anyone order a cow? So are you guys exiting the cornfield and approaching the farmhouse?
I'm like looking around at the group to see if they have anything to say, I guess.
Well, here, actually,
This is the time to speak up.
Nom's kind of over on
Clever ideas.
the eastern side, so I'll reveal a little more so you can see a little bit more of the outside of the building here.
Well, I got this whole sweet, like, crit stealth. I'm just kind of, like, creeping around. I see everywhere. What's up here? Is that a new house?
It's the upstairs.
Upstairs.
Of the house.
Sorry, yeah, that's the upper level of the farmhouse. I guess you guys can't see that because it's in the GM layer. Haha! GM info.
Kundarg is gonna say, aye, if we can draw them out of the house, I'll cast fairy fire on them and light them up. Like that apple tree they're dancing around in.
Inspiration.
Like, he's right here.
Kevin, I hope you enjoyed that.
Can I peek around the corner here?
Yeah, so Nom's peeking around the corner here. So here you see a little bit more information. So you can see a well, as well as kind of a small deck with, again, another 4 or 5 stairs to another entrance on the ground level.
Alright. Well, I guess let's get up close to the house.
Clunk, clunk, clunk.
Alright, so you guys are up close to the house here. Trying to reveal. There we go. What do you guys do now that you're up along the house? You don't seem to be. You continue to hear consistent sounds to what you've heard so far. So there's orcs saying a bunch of gibberish to most of you, but Nom can hear them say, this is good mead. And boy, this butter. Who churned this butter? My goodness. My orcish lips have never tasted such pleasure.
Very classy orcs.
Yeah.
Things of the sort.
They really appreciate their
To the rest of you,
butter.
it sounds like only Nom could understand what they were really saying.
Bunch of dogs in there.
Well, you've just humanized them. Orcs are people too now.
They are
only
not.
only to Nom. And he's the
Hold
one
on.
cutting them into steaks, so you need to.
I'll sneak back to the group and say, they are butchering women and children inside there and laughing about it.
What? I power up. Like, I'll take care of this door. I stand here in guard.
Standing on guard at the door.
Alright.
Bang on
I
door,
stealth-
metal you.
I stealth all the way over here before he bangs on the door and peek around this corner too.
What? There's women and children. No time not to bang on the door.
The ancestors call you orcs. To battle.
We call the orcs. I bang on the door.
You guys are banging on the door?
Give real bang.
Do you
So
want
much for all that stealthing malarkey.
It never matters, right? You should know
Never
what's
You're
going on.
butchering women and children in there.
Do you want me to go up and talk to them maybe?
That suggestion was needed. 10
Women,
minutes
after you
ago.
said they're murdering women and children, I activated. You activated the robot.
Keep in mind, like, as you guys are kind of sticking close to the house here, all the windows are open.
Oh. Well,
I look at in the window.
Rowan looks in the window and can clearly see the inside of this room, which seems to hold a staircase leading upwards. And there are 3 orcs. They seem to be tossing around these big balls, big yellow balls.
Children's heads.
And they are in the shape of heads.
Common orc pastime.
And Rowan hears them saying,
I
Nom
translate, I can't wait to fuck these children's heads later.
Oh man.
my God.
Demonetizing our YouTube channel.
Yeah. Yeah, Nom communicates that to you. What do you guys do? Because you can't understand what they were saying anyways.
Did they hear us banging on the door?
Yes, they did hear you bang on the door. So up to, oh man, it's really annoying to switch like between like revealing and moving layers around and moving tokens. First world problems. Chipunk bangs on the door, and they're shortly thereafter. The door is flung open, and before you stands a raucous orc. And he looks at the samurai robot in front of him and says,
I glance at Nam Yam.
The food he ordered.
Oh yes, the food. I slice him.
All right. I will get you guys to hold on. Let me open the initiative panel before you do it. There we go. I'll get you guys to roll for initiative, and I'll even let Chipunk take a legendary action, or like a surprise round.
Legendary. So a surprise round, I can do anything. Like it's just my turn completely.
Yeah,
I have
it's
both.
basically a free turn for you.
Okay.
Let me roll for the orcs here too. Focus. Come on. How do you spell this? Raucous.
Raucous. Raucous, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the spell, item, monster, anything. Raucous. Maybe it's just describing.
It might be.
There we go. Yeah, I think it was just describing them as raucous, not like a physically
NPC.
different work.
Yeah.
And how do I open up the... It's not opening the same things that I thought it would. That it has previously. Where's its just character sheet?
If we survive, we will eat well.
Yum yum yum.
Nom nom nom.
Yum yum. Yeah, yum yum. Oh, it's a shame I don't eat.
You can still like shove it in your mouth face thing.
Yeah, but I don't
Chew
think
it up.
Yeah, what happens after?
Spit it out.
Okay.
I'll eat it after.
The same character sheets it did.
Oh, just true for you, like I'm this blender machine.
Saves me some energy.
Exactly.
What's the calculation for initiative? It's a d20 plus
Your dex.
Dex.
dex. There we go. Alright. Doing that, we will allow Mr. Damn it. Resizing things. It doesn't make any sense. So, Chipunk, you get a surprise round.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Use it well.
Yes. Okay. Well, I seem to overcharge, and all of a sudden I go, upgrade complete.
You must construct additional pylons.
And at that moment, the following things happen. I just go, I wanna slaughter everybody. This thing is stuck, this voice app is stuck. Damn it! All my plans!
Beep boop.
Okay, so,
It could have been so perfect.
I know I had a voice modulator for this, my upgrade, because I can, okay, what will happen now is I will use my bonus action and oh god, Ryan needs to. No wait, this is not the one. This guy. Yeah, perfect. As a bonus action, I manifest this thing, which is a gray translucent like projection shadow that looks exactly like me. I just make it appear.
Look like Bob?
Sorry?
It's like a 8 foot barbarian.
Well, no, it's me. It's like
Yeah.
I'll give you. Can I give you 3 inspirations?
I already have inspiration.
I know.
I saw what was going down very quickly there. Entertaining to watch someone struggle as hard as I have.
Okay, so that's my bonus action. As my action, I will slice this orc in front of me with my katana. If this thing will click. Ah!
An 8 is a miss. Your
Okay.
Katana deflects wildly, so while you've caught him flat-footed, he still manages to dodge out of the way of your katana strike.
And to this attack, I will then use this ability, which every time I make an attack, I can make an attack through this thing which I manifested that's called an echo. So I make an attack through my echo. 23.
Ooh, on the same
On the
orc?
same guy, yeah.
23 is a miss.
Well,
That's
oh.
a joke. That's a joke. It's definitely a hit.
11.
11. Oh. So while you strike with your initial katana, and the orc manages to, even though he's opened up the door, manages to see the katana coming and dips out of the way and doesn't notice the katana come behind him. That comes right down on his collarbone, and does a grievous wound.
So that's actually for the I actually stroke. The projection was striking, and just at the moment of contact, I swap positions. My sword was striking the target, and I swap back. That's actually what the mechanics would happen.
All right. Well, there we go.
This
Even
thing
better.
Projection. It's not. It's an item. It's an object. It's a shadow. Okay. So now we will action surge. Well, is this orc still alive?
He is still alive. He is not looking too happy at the moment.
Wait, let me read the rules for this. Okay. So I slice him with my sword. Critical hit.
That's a miss.
For 12 damage.
All right. This orc lets out a slow whimper as he slumps to the ground. Cleaved in twine, perhaps.
Now I will cast another Unleash Reincarnation, and from my Equus position I will slice this orc above it. For 10 damage.
What's your constitution modifier?
My Constitution?
Yeah.
A 3.
Oh man, you can do that 3 times in a turn?
Only
Yes.
by using his action. No, not 3 times in a turn.
Yeah, no. I mean, I can do it once an attack, and I can only attack twice because I burnt my axe.
Oh, because you did an action surge.
You would do it 3 times before he has to do a long rest.
I just wanted to show off. I mean, here everybody, I can do it.
So
Okay.
sorry, this one is like phase shifting with your doppelganger here?
Pretty much, this and me, it's sort of like a temporal projection. It's me, but it's not me, but it can be me at some point. So...
Is it an 8-foot barbarian?
No, I'm a robot. Oh, I mean, I hate you guys. For my movement, I move here. No, actually, I'm gonna move here.
Right.
Case.
I thought we were drawing them out.
Nope, it's just
How
all plans out the window.
can I roleplay with this?
All right, so your katana slash comes down hard on this orc in the middle of the room, and he's looking badly injured from that slash.
Yes. Okay, and that is me.
Whew.
I yell to the others that I think the robot has entered the Matrix.
Yes, I unlocked like potential timelines and stuff. I'm
Phase
pretty
shifting samurai robot.
Yep, that's actually.
This is already better than the new Matrix movie.
I mean, I'd watch a movie about a phase shifting samurai robot. Can't guarantee I'll watch the new Matrix movie.
It's not worth your time.
It's not worth your time. I agree with Eric.
I watched it on the weekend and it was very disappointing.
I mean, I'm done.
Kevin now has nothing to look forward to.
Oh,
I'm sorry, did I ruin it for you? It sucks.
it's amazing.
Some people really like it though, Kev. I don't. I'm kind of in the same boat as these guys, but some people do like it a lot.
I'm unlikely to like it.
I wanted to. I wanted to. I went in wanting to. Really
It's
did.
never as good as the first one, right? Like, the first one's that sets the bar, and then it's just like a slow trickle till it falls off a cliff. So
Yeah.
I believe Lemerac is up.
All right. Well,
Ren, are you gonna
Well, I think-
rearrange this in order so it's slightly easier to follow?
Initiative.
Because Radish is gonna have to go before everyone. Who's
Oh yes,
alive.
because he got a special one, right? There we
Yeah,
go.
There you
Is
go.
that better? There we go.
Thank you.
You're right. I just bumped him to the top so that I remembered that he got a
Mhm.
initial bankening turn.
all right. I'm gonna just go outside the door here and like hide, like around the corner.
And
I
do
just
what?
don't-
Sorry.
I'm just gonna hide. I don't have enough movement to like get in there and do anything.
Ready in action.
So, nah, because everybody else is just gonna pile in. I think. I'll go
Let's
down
create
here.
a kill box by entering the house immediately.
Did we reveal anything over here? With the robot in there?
I have bloodlust in my eyes. I don't see anything.
you reveal his bloodlust. Sorry, it's very slight, but there's a wall here. Is that better?
Yeah.
Yes.
See a wall with a door? It's hard to see like what you. It's only like slightly fogged out on mine, so when it's in between walls, it's hard to see.
Oh, that's perfect.
Do you guys see a little halfling dash past you and then hide next to the door, being like, "Go, go, go!"
All right, Kundark.
All right. Kandarg is going to go 5, 10, 15, 25. Can't make it quite all the way. He's gonna go there. Oh, geez, I'm on the wrong. Just checking his spells. Okay, he's gonna ready an action to. Well, actually, you know what? I'm sorry. Can we see in through this window?
Which window?
The one here. By
That Kundark's in front of?
Mhm.
Yeah, you can already see into that room.
what are
There's
those?
3 orcs.
Are they like? What are they doing?
Picking around the yellow heads.
Actually, while you're looking in that room, you can see the room contains 2 wooden trestle tables flanked by benches, and there's a bunch of cattle skulls as wall decor. And these 3 orcs seem to be currently sitting at these couple of tables, having drinks, and they were playing with these yellow skull-shaped objects
Okay, so
and
there's.
discussing them. But they haven't necessarily become aware of what's going on because it's only been 12 seconds and it's already kind of rowdy inside there anyways.
Alright, Wakandaga's is gonna attack them, I guess. And I'll cast Ray of Frost on the closest one.
That ray.
Drawing in new ones?
Well, that'd do nothing. They'll have to go through the door. And this one will be slowed.
Where's the door?
Ah, this window is tinted. I can't see.
I think you've stayed in character longer than Kevin has.
The ray of frost misses the orc, but catches the yellow object he has in his hand, causing him to drop it. And as it hits the ground, it shatters.
I ruined their game of hot potato.
Freezing.
Alright, that's Kandag's turn.
All right, and we circle back to Chipunk.
Ooh, well, I slice this guy. I guess I can't show off anymore. I'm only level 3. 14
14 is a hit.
Ooh. For 13 damage.
So sorry, which one are you now?
I'm over here
The
at the
one
top.
with a bit of color? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the one with a bit of color. The one translucentish is
So you strike this. Well, how do you strike him down?
but as I'm moving from the doorway, I sort of like strike without stopping. I slice him in one swift motion through the chest, and he falls down as I like stop my movement right behind him. And now, as my movement, I will go here, and also I can just like move this guy, no worries, because he's a projection. He's not a thing. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yep.
All right, that is Chipunk. Now we come to the orc's turn. So this poor guy over here has just seen some sort of samurai robot knock on the door, phase shift in, and murder 2 of his friends. So he's gonna yell, "We got a fight on our hands here!" and brandish his great axe and take a swipe at
What a great axe.
Chipmunk. What?
Oh,
Yeah.
he spoke common?
He did. He did.
Hmm.
Good thing I didn't translate that then.
I really want him to have a character sheet because it's so much easier to just click.
Did you check out that Chrome plugin I mentioned a while ago? The Beyond 20, I think it's called.
I did. One of the things that I had the first couple of encounters we did, it was bringing up character sheets. So I was kind of left like, oh well, this is just automatically built in, and then every time you guys have faced an orc, I've had to like manually do it. So it's not a big deal because it tells me what to do. But Beyond.
Man, I should have. Damn it! I could have killed this guy, and we could have been stealthy.
Ooh, can I literally just click it from this additional window?
Yep.
I can't believe that worked. All right, you guys can't see that.
Nope.
Ooh, it
I told you
whispers
that's
every
how it
time.
works.
I know you did, but listen, Bob. If I listened to everything everyone said, I'd be a greater person than I really am.
And we can't be having that.
We can certainly not be having any of that nonsense. So after he calls out, just resizing the window here.
He misses.
He takes a huge swing with his great axe and manages to plunk it into the wooden floor, and seems to be struggling to release it from the wooden floor at the moment.
Wait, he really missed? I didn't see it.
Oh yeah, he missed. Yeah, he missed. It was a bad miss. It was
Okay, that kind of miss. You just yeah. I intimidate.
Whisper rolls. Never whisper. Type of roll. Normal roll. Always roll thrice. Never whisper. Always whisper. Ask in return. Yeah, I've got it on never whisper, but it's whispering for some reason.
Usually it would come up with a dialog box when you click it asking you if you want to do it public, whisper, or some combination of those.
You guys can't see any of those, eh?
No.
That is weird. Never whisper. Always whisper. Ask it. If I put ask.
The orcs are very quiet.
That's strange. Whatever. You don't need to witness me struggle. I'll just tell you whether they hit or not as we go. That first one missed.
Okay.
And you hear some thumping around. This orc here brandishes a javelin and makes a ranged attack with his javelin at Kundarg through the window.
Okay. AC 13?
And he got, sorry, your AC's 15?
13.
13, okay. He got a 16.
He misses.
And I liked what it just told me. And it does 6 damage. 5 damage. Let's do 5 damage to Kundarg.
Ryan, as a DM, you should try to kill the players, not.
No, I know. I'm just trying to like find a consistent number that's easy to remember.
Fair enough.
Last time when I was at the last one, the orcs were doing random damage, and we were riding some waves there that I was getting a little worried about.
The RPG.
I guess let's go with what it says. 6. 6 is the damage. Sorry, Borbs.
No problem.
All right. The next orc here pulls out his great axe and makes for the door. So he moves 5, 10, and then opens the door and sees this projection of Chapunk. Now, is he able to tell that it's a projection?
Yeah, it's
Is
gray,
there...
completely like gray and translucent.
Okay.
But it's yeah. It's not a
Uh,
creature.
he's
It's
kind of a dumb creature, though. I'm gonna get him to take a swing at
oh
the.
yeah. The thing does occupy a space according to the rules. It's so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you can go through it. You should be able to. I don't know. So swing away.
Swing away.
It can swing at you. So like
And I rolled a
Calm down,
16. I don't know if
Melgiz's
it
wife.
it.
makes any difference, but
Oh, it does. It does. It has an AC of 14 plus proficiency, which is what is my proficiency? 16. It has AC 16.
great. And I rolled a 16, so that's a hit. And it does 9 damage with a
It
great
has
axe.
1 hit point.
Oh. So it disappears.
It wasted an attack.
This other orc runs over to the window here. 5, 10, 15. What are you doing outside of this window, Rowan? Are you like crouching? Are you just standing there?
I'd say I'm peeking.
You're peeking through the. Oh yeah, you were peeking through the window. Okay. So this orc rushes forward towards the window and tries to make. He also brandishes a javelin and tries to jab you with the javelin through the
Oh,
window.
Javelin.
And he rolled a 14.
oh, my armor's 13.
Oh, does that include your always casted mage armor?
Yeah, I think 11 is my normal armor.
Squishy.
Yeah, welcome
So
to
you
the
take
wizard, though.
you take 6 damage as a
Oh,
result.
not even penetrating my false life. I didn't even feel that.
That's what
Another
she
orc
said.
emerges from this doorway and slashes at Chapunk with his great axe.
Oh no.
You rolled a 21.
What?
A crit or a 21?
Just a 21.
Ooh.
Yeah, no crit.
Ooh.
So that's a hit, and it does 9
Oh, yeah.
slashing damage to you.
Oh.
Right? And that's everything that you could see.
Hello?
Yep.
Hello?
Oh,
Is
no one's saying anything. I thought I might
Here-
have disconnected.
we might hear.
I was just moving stuff around.
Rand is
All right.
getting works already.
I'm sure there's no
Rowan's
other
turn.
orcs.
You hear me?
Oh man, I can't wait until one of you guys gets a fireball.
I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get a fireball as a warlock.
Oh.
It could happen, but
Depends on your patron, but yeah. It's not guaranteed for sure.
Right, Brown, you are up.
I cackle at this orc who's
Let's hear
trying
it.
to stab me. Too bad for you, orc. Last time we had a long rest, I sold my soul to the dark god Zargon for ultimate powers.
Oh shit.
Prepare to be splashed with a gooey slime spray. And I
Ooh,
shoot this
poison
thing out.
So he makes a Constitution save.
Yeah.
Oh, he rolled a 20 on his Constitution
Oof.
No.
save. Is that half damage or
No,
no
I,
damage
I,
at all?
I think it's no damage for this one.
Some of these,
Oh.
like,
What is this, Lynx?
It's
that?
failed spell description.
Okay. Ooh, very good spell description.
Great. Do you have any other actions, movement, bonus actions?
I don't think so.
All right. Me.
Alright, me is
that-
gonna go 5, 10, 15, 25. Wait. Where was it here? 5, 10, 15, 25, 30.
Forgot 20.
5. Wait.
You said 5, 10, 15, 25, 30.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, thank you. My character didn't go to school. Alright. I'm going to use my halberd to attack this orc here. With my reach. Yeah. And first I'll have to rage.
Oh shit.
Ah! And now when I rage, spectral ancestors appear around me, and anyone I attack, if they attack anybody else, they get disadvantage.
Oh, drawing the aggro.
So I'm going, and it's going to be a reckless attack.
This attack is reckless.
Oh man, we're gonna be so powerful soon, Bob.
I don't know, maybe.
Well, between you and I get a bunch of abilities. Not yet, but a couple of levels maybe. That makes it so that if people don't attack me, they get disadvantage.
Why would you do that as a rogue?
It's just I don't know. It's just a thing. So, but if we both do it, like, doesn't matter. Like
Just constant disadvantage.
everyone has disadvantage.
24 is definitely a miss. 8 slashing. Nice.
Alright, and that's my turn.
So your halberd comes down at this orc in the doorway and does him a grievous blow to the chest. Me, we're over to Nom.
Is the orc that he just slashed, is it like very bloody?
He's bloodied. I wouldn't say very bloodied, but he's bloodied.
Okay. I shall mock that one that got hit with the halberd. Mock him good.
What do you say to him?
I say, I don't know. Should make love to that halberd or something.
And what do I do here? Wisdom saving throw? He has failed that wisdom saving throw.
Oh, nice.
He is deeply personally hurt by your words. and you see his wounds open up slightly as he begins to cry.
Okay. Can I use a bonus action?
Yeah.
Yeah. I will give Bardic Inspiration. Tiny little creature, are you going to attack this turn?
Me? Yeah.
You are? Okay. I'll give you Inspiration then. Bardic Inspiration.
Was that D6?
It is. I don't know. Hold on. Tis this.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
D20.
It is a D6, yeah.
Yeah. It's ability checks,
Yep.
attack rolls, or saving throws. Sweet.
May your pointy stick aim true.
Sweet. All right.
And I'm gonna stay outside because it looks like a bloodbath in there.
I thought that was your thing.
I clean things up.
All right, we're back up to
And live to
Lemurak
sing about it.
Marcisi.
All right. So I pull up my pirate belt and I quickly run in through Giant's legs over here, and I attack this guy in the doorway here. With my short sword. And
17 is a hit.
And I will take my sneak attack damage because I now have rakish audacity, and I can take sneak attack damage as long as no one else is close to the guy.
What are the
Does
rules?
it count if he's close to, if one of his
It
friends is
says
close to him?
it says you don't need advantage on the attack roll to use sneak attack against the creature if you are within 5 feet of it, and no other creatures are within 5 feet of you. So
Oh.
no other creatures are within 5 feet of me. I'm within 5 feet
Oh,
of him.
yeah. No other
So
creatures are
Very
within
well.
5 feet of you.
all right. So I will add on
And
swap
what's that
to
called? Rash attack?
rakish audacity.
Rakish audacity.
I'm a swashbuckler now, so I'm
Ooh.
Ooh.
full of bravado and
Buckling the swap.
swashbuckling. So that's a total of
Great.
16 damage.
Youch. How do you murder that guy?
With some
Rakish.
panache, I slice them and dice them, and do that whole thing.
He goes,
And
"Whoa," as his guts spill all over the floor from your Zorro-like strike.
and then I'm going to. I think I can use a bonus action to attack with my offhand dagger, right? But if I'll do some movement to get up to the next guy, and then 1, 2, and then attack with my offhand dagger. I got a 6.
Ooh, a 6 is a miss.
All right, and now because of my fancy footwork, and because I attacked the guy, he does not get any opportunity attacks against me,
Aha.
and so I will just moonwalk back away from him and back over here.
Tap and withdrawal. Or
Have him
miss and
withdraw.
withdrawal in that case.
That's a lot of movement.
All right.
Fancy footwork.
That is some fancy footwork. All right, we're up to Kundarg.
Alright, Kandar goes 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. And is going to say, ooh, I forgot this is a touch spell. 5, 10, 15, 20. Alright, so slight change of plans. These orcs that Chipunk are fighting, are they badly injured or are they fresh? They're just
They are a pair of fresh orcs.
Even this guy? Oh shit.
Yeah, you murdered the other one below you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he is going to cast Fairy Fire so that it just gets these two orcs here. So,
Okay.
Dexterity saving throws.
Dex saving throws on each of them.
Advantage. Nice.
With advantage or you guys get advantage going
We
for
get
it.
advantage, yeah.
Oh. So he rolled a 4 and a critical fail
Nice.
on the two dex saving throws. So this does some inordinate amount of damage, or
No damage. They just
oh,
become
it just
like enveloped in purple dancing lights, and
alright.
attacks against them have advantage, and they can't become invisible. For what that is worth.
Well, they certainly planned on becoming invisible. What this thing is, but that is the icon I'm choosing for Fairy Fire.
And Kondark will say, Chipunk, come over here and I'll mend you up. I can fix you.
Affirmative.
Oh my
After this,
god.
fuck off.
Oh man,
You win!
I
inspiration.
don't like it.
Inspiration for Rados, that was amazing.
Unsettling.
Oh, that was awesome. And very unexpected after you struggled with whatever it was earlier and we just moved on.
I never moved on.
He's been working this whole
We're
time.
toiling away for 30 minutes trying to get it to work.
Alright, that's the end of Kondark's turn.
Alright, we are over to Chipunk.
People. I first summoned this guy who is always a little bit too big for his own comfort zone. As a bonus action, I can just like do this as many times as I want. And I slice at the with my katana to the orc to my left first. With an advantage.
With an advantage,
They're
that's right.
glowing. Yeah.
Oh, good hit.
I
Critical hit.
slice him for 10 damage.
10 damage. Couldn't have been a good roll there. Yeah, you rolled a 1 on the damage.
Yeah.
That happens.
Yep. It's okay. And now
So
I will.
your katana comes down and does a very serious wound, and this orc's looking quite unhappy.
I will do this one last time and make my sword strike through my echo. 24.
24. That's a hit.
7 only. Well,
On the same one?
yes, everything on the same one.
Alright. How does he die?
He just got killed by the same person from 2 different places at the same time, pretty much. He was confused. As his individual limbs were falling from his body, he still had a confused expression on his face.
Confusion abounds.
What came over him? And yep, that is it.
Alright. Switch to the orcs here.
Yeah, like I'll just drop this what I'm doing if anyone is interested. I'm curious.
Guy comes through. All right. So you see some. So through this doorway, another orc appears, and you see another one or a couple starting to come down this staircase here as well. The one that just appeared, so I'm going to start way up here. He's going to take a slash at Chipunk's projection here with his great axe. He rolled a 22.
Ugh.
5 slashing damage. Oh, where'd it go? And then the next one here, Fairy Fire, does it give him disadvantage on his attacks, or just advantage against attacks against him?
You got it. Just attacks against him.
Okay. So he's going to take a swing at Chipunk here with his great axe. And he rolled a 9, so that's probably a miss. Go down through the hallways here. This fellow, he's going to come running through 1, 2, 3, and he's going to take a swing at me.
They're like the suicidal
He rolls with
samurais. Though.
advantage. With advantage, Ryan?
With advantage?
Yeah. I made a reckless attack, so
Oh, that's right.
I think
So
from
with
now
it-
on, Ryan, you just assume every attack against me is probably going to be advantage if I've gone.
Man, it's so hard to keep track of.
I
Like,
know.
advantage, I've got advantage against orcs up here. This one's got advantage, but just against you. But then if Kevin's within 5 feet of nobody, there's other rules. So you're probably going to have to remind me.
I will, yeah.
So he rolled a 19 with the advantage.
That's certainly a hit.
Okay, and so that does 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
Or whatever extrapolated version of 9 is while you're under a rage.
Is 4. Right, I laugh.
How do you laugh?
I don't actually laugh. I'm more serious than that.
All right. The other one that's at the window takes another jab at Rowan, trying to beat him off the windowsill here with his javelin. He only rolled a 10, so that's gonna be a miss. I think your AC was 13 or something.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So he jabs, but ends up just catching some of the window frame. That is the orc's turn. We're up to Rowan.
Disappointed in that the orc resisted Zargon's slime. You see me pick up a book that's attached to a rope on my belt. I'll have to consult Zargon's evil tome for something to thwart this orc. And you guys see this things like the Necronomicon, complete with imitation human skin. It looks real gnarly. But I consult its pages and find an illegal spell for me to have, but I get to have it anyway, and it's a bonus action.
Ooh.
I get to have this anyway. It's a druid spell, but Zargon gives me the power to destroy the rules of the game and take it. And in my case, I'm gonna like pass my hand over my quarterstaff and a shadowy dark flame like passes or like surrounds it. And it's all powered up, and I swing at this orc with my dark staff. Oh, why can't I roll better with
All
this
that
dark
build up.
staff?
Yo, I'm gonna give you inspiration for your staff.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
15 is a hit.
Oh, the inspiration really got to me.
Nice. I like the
Okay.
dark staff.
Thank you.
So that does 5.
Yeah.
While at first it seems like you might hit the windowsill, the quarterstaff makes an extra turn, and you end up catching the orc right in the nose, and he's now nursing a bloody nose while he tries to dig his javelin out of the window frame.
Perfect. If only my bluster level was added extra damage to my attack.
Increased bluster. All right, is that it for Rowan?
Yep.
Now on to me.
Alright, me is going to attack the orc in front of him. Recklessly. 13. Read him and weep.
13 is a hit.
Okay, that is
Oh.
actually 15 damage because I get an extra 2 from rage.
And how do you murder this orc that looked very fresh in front of your eyes?
Oof. I'm just going to slam my halberd down on him as hard as I can, and then step over him. And I guess I see these orcs coming up these stairs.
They're coming down this. Which orcs? Which ones?
Are they running away
Yeah,
from us?
they're coming down the stairs.
Alright, I say, more orcs coming! And, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I guess I'll just come here for now. And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Nom Yamu.
Yeah. I come to check out the carnage. I daintily step over the corpses so as to not disturb them for future carving. And here. I nod at everyone that they're doing an excellent job murderizing the orcs. And then I cast Bane on these two that I can see.
Ooh, nice.
All right. So they make a charisma saving throw each. So we've got one pass and one fail. So we'll say the unaffected one will be the fail, so that we can put some other thing on here. What is Bane gonna be? Squiggly lines. And he's baned.
Other than that, I start just eyeballing all the orc corpses and making a mental note of future stakes.
One's meaty, and that one's just a little too lean.
Yeah. The one that's already kind of pre-cut by the halberd looks quite easy to finish cutting up, so probably that one would be the first one.
Seems reasonable if you're into chopping up orcs for steaks. Lemarak Marcisi.
All right. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, right up to here. Attacking that orc right there. I think it's with advantage. Well,
Yep.
it is because he's next to another guy anyway.
Double advantage. Super
Double
advantage.
advantage. So 18.
18 is a hit.
So that's going to be 5 plus sneak attack. So 8 damage.
8 damage. He is staggered slightly by your sneaky attack from
Okay.
behind Chipunk.
I use my bonus action to attack with my offhand dagger.
22 is certainly a hit.
For another
Oh.
3.
He is looking very sad as you slice into his leg on top of the initial blow you dealt.
And then I'm going to swashbuckle my way back away from him. And he cannot make an attack on me.
Wow, that's pretty much the greatest move ever made. The tap and withdrawal,
Yeah.
patented in 2002. All right, Kundarg.
How's your health looking, Chipunk?
But 2/3. Pretty good.
Okay, well, I'm gonna heal you anyway.
Who knows how many more orcs are in this vile house?
Alright, I
Yeah.
take out my tinker tools, and as I cast the spell, I start making whatever fixes I can on your mechanical body.
Ooh. Oh. Oh God, that tickles.
Cure those wounds.
All my circuits got repaired.
You're good as new. Now keep slicing.
Thank you.
Oh man,
Don't talk to
I
me
need
or my
access to
son
whatever
ever
this
again.
voice changing thing is, so that my gnomes can have more illustrious
Oh,
voice.
God.
I'd like it just to annoy you guys.
You don't need to
but
change it.
Don't need to change it. I only have 2 voices. All right, that was Kundarg's turn.
Yeah, I don't think
On
there's any
to-
more bonuses for him.
On to Chipunk. Ooh, excuse
Bonus
me.
action. Summon this guy. I raise my katana to the closest orc, and I lower my katana towards the direction of his face. 14. No,
14.
actually, he's fair. 21.
Yeah, if
He
he's the fairy fired one, you got a 21. Either way, it's a hit. Both of those are
okay.
hits. I think.
9 slashing
9.
damage.
All right, how do you kill this one?
Just
Goodness.
like I simply am calm as I'm going. This giant, like almost 2-meter robot is going and just slicing things and moving aside. And as my bonus action, oh yeah, do I hear more orcs behind the door here? Like, are there any more footsteps?
You're
Which-
hearing some footsteps. Oh, absolutely. You've been hearing some footsteps coming down the stairs that you assume are on the other side of that door.
Okay, actually, I will not move. Why would I move? I'm gonna stay here. I'm done.
All right.
Or, wait, before I'm done, I want to. No, never mind. It's all good. It's all good. I rest my case.
All right. Your case is rested. Now the orc's turn. This guy runs over this way. And then another orc appears. And another orc appears. And another orc appears.
Really wish I had that fairy fire left.
And then down the stairs here, an orc runs out Another one runs out. Another one runs out. There seems to be a tide of orcs coming down from upstairs. And the first one that is baned is going to take a slash at Chapunk's vision here, or his thing with his great axe.
It's technically echo in the rulebooks, but like whatever. It's a projection of.
I think it's going to be a miss. Bane is minus a
D4.
D4.
AC 16. That.
Yeah, and 11's already a miss. So so the baned one misses automatically. The second one there will make a great axe strike. What a great axe. You said 16's the AC of your projection, so the second guy misses. The third guy over in the corner here takes a swing. 22.
Well,
It does 9 damage. And then this last one, confused. Oh, it's gone! Takes a swing at Chapunk with his great axe.
oh, this guy? Damn it.
Yep. And he rolled a 16 to hit.
I have 17.
Well, then it's a miss. Just like that.
I parry it. Like, ding, and like, or.
Oops, sorry, this guy's. 2, 3. So you see an orc at the door, and he lobs a javelin through the window at who can he see? He's gonna launch a javelin at Lemorak Marcisi.
Oh, I'm just a little halfling.
Yeah, I mean, there's
He
a
saw ya.
lot.
Surrounded by all these giant people.
Well, he's throwing it into the crowd. I mean, he just happened to be in the center of the crowd. He did roll a 19 though, so
Wow, that's gonna hit.
and it does 6 damage.
Fair enough.
All right, and then over on this side, the never-ending prodding through the window continues with Rowan here. So this guy jabs with his javelin and gets a 15. 15 to hit, Rowan? I think so.
Oh, sorry, muted. Yep, that's a hit.
You're still
So that does 6 damage.
It knocks the false life right out of me.
Oh,
Now I'm
Got
stuck
him.
with my regular life. This is awful.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
And then we move to Rowan's turn.
Oh man, all these orcs.
Out the window, dodging javelins.
Fireball, please.
Well, who needs a fireball when I have the power of Zaragon? I focus my power as hard as possible. Kind of looks like I might be constipated, but no. Instead, I erupt in a lashing
Geyser
mass.
feces.
No, there's no feces, but there is slime. So much disgusting slime. The tendrils of dark energy lash out within 10 feet, and they have to take a strength save,
Ooh.
or they take 2d6 necrotic damage.
There's 4 within 10 feet there. Alright,
Yeah.
that's a cool move.
Yeah.
Strength save?
Yep.
I'll give inspiration there for the wordplay. Well done.
Thank you.
Alright, and what's our DC? So I've got 2 fails and 2 passes.
Okay, so
Half damage on a save. So roll.
Yeah.
Do they each take separate 2d6, or are you gonna roll 2d6 for all of them?
I guess I'll just do all of them. Unless
So
it's
you're
stuck, and
rolling
then I'm
one-
going to. There we go. I'll keep it.
right down the middle. Right down the middle.
I'll take
crap.
it at this point.
All right. So the first one here takes 7, and he's looking quite sad. The other front rank one here will take 7, and then the 2 back ranks will take 4. Tendrils. It's a cool move. Is that
There you
that's your turn?
Yep.
You should move. Well,
Like
I don't know.
super brave in front of this window.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
like
thinking-
squishiest guy
And
taking on
separated from everybody
6
else.
Yeah.
Well, if I move away, I get an attack of opportunity against
Wait.
me.
Didn't you get
Who's
2
at
of
the
these
window?
guys with your arms of Hadar, which gives them no reactions?
Yeah, it gives
Oh.
him no reactions.
Where does it say that?
I
Right
think
at the
this
bottom,
one.
failed, and it was the front rank ones that failed. So
Oh, I'm piecing out. Sweet.
That's pretty sweet. Like damage and get out move.
tap and
Yeah.
withdrawal.
Tap and withdrawal. Let's see. So you guys are over here. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna run over to the door, but I'm gonna shut the door and like hold it shut, and make sure they can't come through to attack me.
Son of a bitch.
You versus 6 orcs, that's definitely gonna work out.
Yep. I'll hold them.
He's holding the door closed really tightly.
All right.
All right, me.
Thanks for pointing that out, guys. That's cool. I didn't even know it did that.
Can't take
Alright.
reaction until its next turn.
Me is going to make another reckless attack against that orc to his north. Okay, 13 slashing damage there.
13 on the one to the north. He is very sad about that hit. Very sad. You managed to all but cleave him in twine.
I'm going to run a bit closer here and say, Dark you accidentally closed door. You make mistake. Come in and stay safe. And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Now you move.
Okay. Da. 30 feet. Okay, so I'm going to attempt something. Reckless. I'm going to attempt to charm this orc.
It's gonna make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Mhm.
You guys are fighting it. Wisdom advantage roll. And he has failed.
Nice.
Really? Oh.
Yep. Whiff. So what do you do now?
So the charmed orc is going to run here and slam and hold the door shut.
All right. I gotta start. There's a lot of bodies on the ground here.
Wait, as a friendly acquaintance, you don't really have mind control over him.
I
Shh.
just asked him nicely.
Yeah. But wait, he
He's
gets to move out of turn? Oh my god, this is like some rule breaking.
he's very weak-willed and immediately does what he's told.
This.
Yeah, it's charmed. So he holds the door. Let me change his little
How
icon
did
to
he
a
teleport? Never mind. Never
heart.
mind.
No, he walked over.
I'm
Yeah, but
surprised. I wasn't expecting that to work either.
it's not his turn.
Does he have to wait for his turn to?
Well, does it say in the spell? It immediately
Well, it
does.
says it is charmed by you.
Yeah?
So
Regards you as a friendly acquaintance.
Okay, you probably should, but it doesn't really matter. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't.
he
He'll
can
die.
run over and
Oh.
close the door. It works just fine, really.
Sorry. Yes.
Barricades the door with his own body. Then I move away from the door.
That'll be the last thing he does.
all right. That is
I
Nom's
do a little
turn.
jig.
Back up to Lemarac Mare Cece.
All right, I'm gonna go here. Hopefully, finish this guy off. Attack with my short sword. I'm going to add on. Yeah, might as well try. I'll roll a d6. 12. Not gonna do it.
12 is a miss.
I will attack with my offhand dagger.
Oh,
Whole bunch of whiffs here. And then I will back up over here.
the orc manages to somehow stumble around and dodge your dagger strikes.
Unfortunate.
All right, Kundarg.
Alright, Kundarg is going to cast Ray of Frost on that orc.
The one that Lemarac was attacking.
That's right.
All right, 16's a hit.
Alright, and it is 1d8. For some reason, it's not working through this thing. 5 frost damage.
5. All right, how does he die?
The ice ray hits him,
Nice.
and his body just gives out from the cold, slumps to the ground.
Chilly, it's chilly.
Nice to see you.
I don't
Alright.
like the numbers here. I'm starting to get nervous.
Now we're up to Chipunk.
What is this guy? He has something. I forgot exactly what it is.
The one on the top there.
Yeah.
He is baned, so he gets a minus D4 when he tries to attack.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will move here and jab my katana outside of the window into this guy's face for 17.
17 is a hit.
10 damage.
Does 10 damage.
And as a bonus action, I summon this guy. And by default, he is huge. Thank you. Right there.
Yeah, for some reason he comes out huge every time you pull him out, but I think it's because on this particular page the scaling is smaller than on
Yeah.
the other ones. So,
Yep.
all right. So the orc that you slashed is looking pretty sad about it. He's mostly upset at the halberd or the katana through the window. Then it is the orc's turn. So another orc appears from here. I guess this now happens. This guy runs and holds the door.
And he's yelling, "Hold the door! Hold the door! Hold the door! Hold the door! Oh door!"
4, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, that guy was over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy moves here. These guys are all kind of move in here, and they're going, "Open the door! Open the door! What are you doing?" Only one of you can understand that. And this one climbs through the window
Ooh.
and begins to move this way, and this one also climbs through the window.
Make a athletics check.
R.I.P.
Athletics.
Don't they have those bonus to move abilities?
Oh yeah. They have aggressive. Now that they can see him as a bonus action, they can move up to their speed towards an enemy they can see. So this guy runs right up to. Just caught a fly out of midair. Runs right up to Rowan. 1, 2,
Uh-oh.
3, 4, 5, 6. This guy is down here off the deck. All right. So we'll start at the top here. The one that's outside jabs his javelin at Chipunk through the window. Normal roll. And he manages to catch the window frame.
Some
Uh,
thick window frame.
These windows. It's really just a bunch of drunk orcs at this point, though. The one that has been baned is going to make a great axe attack against Chipunk. So 1d4. Ooh, -4 means he got a 17.
I'm 17. I think it hit.
Ah, that's a hit. All right.
I think it hit either way because I think I can only have one enchantment at a time.
Ah, yes, only one concentration spell. Okay.
Yeah, so you can take that off that dude. Hodor's still there though. He's Hodoring it all.
He's Hodor. All right. So he does 9 slashing damage to you. The next orc is going to slash at your vision. Ooh, and he rolled a critical hit.
Oh,
And he rolled
the first hit.
literal trash for damage. I guess he rolled both ends of the spectrum. He rolled a 1 and a 12 on a d12, but that part doesn't matter. It just does 9 damage. So that guy disappears. This one here is going to charge forward. And this one as well is going to charge forward. And the one that just ran up to me is going to attack me. Is it with disadvantage?
It's an advantage.
With advantage because you're reckless attacking.
I had a reckless attack last turn.
Okay.
I have 15 AC.
15, so he got you with a hit and does 9 damage.
4, you say?
As you will. This other one looks at Kundarg and jabs at him with a javelin.
See how it
Melee
is.
combat.
13 AC.
And he misses. An 8. Alright. So for the moment, these other 3 orcs are going to try to convince the charmed orc to let go of the door. What do I need to do for the charmed orc? Doesn't he make some sort of like check to see if you're charmed?
It lasts an hour. If we hit it, it loses it. But the orcs can hit it and it wouldn't technically lose it.
All right.
He's just
All right.
charmed. Yeah.
He's just charmed. Wow. Dang. All right. So those three continue to try and convince him to open the door by pushing him around.
You should kill him.
The almost murdered one is going to take another jab at Rowan with his javelin. Oh.
Which one's the almost murdered one?
The one on the stairs with the guy over here. So he got a critical hit.
Oh.
And so
End of the campaign.
Who knew separating from the party was a bad idea?
Yeah.
So I'll
Separating? I was just outside. Everyone ran away.
I had to go save Radish.
I'll get you to take 9 damage for that one.
Oh, it hurt me.
And the other orc at the bottom of the stairs is also going to make a javelin jab at you.
Do we get a cover save?
It
Up
doesn't
here?
matter. He missed. He missed real
Okay.
bad. Not the
We-
worst miss, but not even close. So, all right, that's the orcs. We're back up to Rowan.
Wait a sec. Where'd my turn go? Aren't I usually after? Oh,
You are-
I am Rowan. Right.
Oh.
Okay.
Welcome
I
back.
hadn't scrolled to the right place in the turn order, so I was confused. All right. Oh, getting overwhelmed here. Looks like I'll have to squeeze out another one of these, and a whole bunch
Just
of.
furiously masturbating again.
Well, whatever I had to do to make this happen, tendrils lash out, and they have to do the strength saving throw.
Oh yeah. Strength save coming up.
Come on, damage.
All right, we've got a fail and a succeed.
Well, 8
Ooh.
damage.
All right. Oh. Describe how these tendrils murder both of your assailants.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, the tendrils, they slash around, and like two of them at the same time, like dart straight into their mouths and like pierce through, filling them with toxic slime, and they choke and gasp as they fall to the ground dead.
Someone's a fan of tentacle porn.
Strange tentacle porn. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Well, I mean,
Never heard of it.
that's what tendrils do, I guess. Anyway.
Rowan furiously masturbates and giant penis tendrils.
Alright, I come in the door and I go hide in the corner. Protect me, minions! I'm wounded! Oh!
Wait, I was
All
thinking
right.
you need a break for it. You're coming in.
Well, it seems like it's death outside, so I'll see how I fare inside.
Now we've got me up.
All right. Me's gonna say. Oh, I forgot that there's orcs right in front of us. All right, never mind. He's just gonna attack.
There's a lot of orcs. You guys are just cleaving through them here.
All right. Doing the good old trusty halberd attack.
21's certainly a hit.
Okay, 14 damage.
14. Oh. Your halberd strike not only cuts through his armor, but you can feel bone crunching under the weight of your strike, and It barely looks like this orc is clinging to life.
Oof. Alright, well, not much else for me to do, so that's it for me.
All right.
You bring much glory to your ancestors.
Nam Yamu.
Okay, I'm gonna try and steal the giant's glory. And,
Impossible.
which one has better odds? Do you think a spear one-handed or spear two-handed has better odds of hitting?
It's the same odds.
Same odds?
It's just a difference in damage.
But then, why would I ever take the lesser damage one?
You might want to have a shield in your hand.
Gotcha. Okay. Alright, so I stab
spells?
at the balls.
Oh. 11 is a miss.
Okay. I cry silently. I'm not gonna move. I don't want to take an attack of opportunity. That's it.
In case it makes a difference to you, Eric, this one that's facing me here, if it attacks anybody else other than me, it rolls with disadvantage because of my. It has those spectral ancestors harassing it.
Oh.
Hey,
Yeah.
you!
So you get an attack of opportunity, but it will be at least a disadvantage.
I don't know if it really makes much of a difference.
All right.
Yeah. Thanks, sir. Your ancestors protect us.
Man glory.
All right. Over to the little one.
Attack the guy in front of me.
24 is a hit.
Or 13.
Oof. He is all but incapacitated by your
But
big
alright.
attack.
Offhand attack. 18. That's what I needed.
18's a hit. So he's
Is he?
No.
Is he? He was all but Ryan. All but.
he was all but, and you thought that you couldn't see anyone more wounded, but you managed to give him a little cut just above his eyebrow. And he looks real sad. But he's still clinging to life.
All right. I'm going to just back away.
All right, Kundarg.
All right. Kantar.
Both barely alive.
Kundarg is going to look around and pull out 2 daggers and attack each one. First one.
10 is a miss.
Oof. All right.
Any
Hold
inspiration
on.
or anything?
No, I don't need it. I'm going to use my saving face. If I miss with an attack roll, you can gain a bonus roll equal to the number of allies you can see within 30 feet of you.
Oh,
Which is like 3 or 4.
that turns it into a hit.
Alright, so that's a 3 damage to the one in front of me.
In front of me or in front of Kundarg?
Ooh, in front of me.
All right. How does he die?
Ooh, so I pull out 1 dagger and I just stab him in like the side, just like right through one of the floating ribs here. And then I'm gonna use my other dagger to shoot out, stab in front of me, stab in front of Kundarg. Get a 15.
15's a hit.
And this will
And
be
you
just
manage.
3 damage. 3 damage.
manage to finish him off. How does that one die?
As I said, he just stabs forward, but this is both at the same time. Just whoosh.
Super effective. All right. Chipunk.
I jab my katana through the window again
And you hit.
for
Ah.
13 damage.
And how does this one die?
My katana went through the middle of his forehead as I just thrusted the tip in his face. And he
Just the
was
tip.
just the tip. It's enough for him. It took him off his feet. And now as a bonus action, I will put this oversized thing here.
I will shrinkify it to regular size. All right. Now the orc's turn. You hear a loud horn blow, and 30 orcs show up behind you. No, I'm kidding. These guys just keep trying. They keep trying to beat you down, but it's not working. The top one here is going to take a slash at Chipunk with his great axe, and he got a 15.
No.
15's a miss. The other one is going to take a swing with his great axe at Chipunk's vision, and he got a 12. So that's going to be a miss as well. Borbs, like, missing all the time is so aggravating. Like, constant missing.
Constant missing.
And then over here, the situation in the other room, the 3 orcs remaining are getting more aggressive with the one that's charmed. So as he tries to hold the door, this one back here, closest to the stairs, takes a swing with his great axe at the orc.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and he literally just eviscerates him for holding the door.
No!
And then, as a result, the remaining 2 orcs rush into the room and take swings at me. A 21.
It's a slight hit.
Oh, sorry. This is with disadvantage. Hold on. Oh no, it's with advantage, right?
It would be with advantage, yes.
Okay. So 21 and... Ooh, 13. Double 13s on my second roll there, so I think only 1 hits.
Yeah.
So it would do 9 damage.
Ooh. 4 damage. Pretty rough.
And this guy's going to use his movement to enter the room as well. Alright, it is Rowan's turn. There are
Coward.
3 orcs to the right of me, and
Oh, yeah.
2 to the north of Chipunk.
Well,
And
I'm
like
being
bodies
Yeah.
everywhere.
and I'm almost one of those bodies. I'm so wounded. So I'm going to draw the life force out of the remaining life force out of these dead bodies and give myself more false life. There we go. That's my turn.
Alright. Me. You are up.
Alright.
You me. Me you.
I'm going to attack the one that is just to the at the top of the 3 here. And it's going to be reckless attack.
23 is it?
Okay, 10 damage.
Sorry, you're going for the one at the top?
Yeah.
right.
10 damage.
You've only seen 2 orcs as wounded as this guy. And they were the last 2 that Gundar finished off.
Alright. I'll finish him off as Kandarg. That's the end of my turn.
Alright, Nom's turn. Bane.
I bait the 3.
Seems reasonable. Charisma saving throws. Oh, 3 fails.
Whoa.
Those rolls. I guess you guys can't see my epic fail rolls. Wiggly lines.
And take a step back too.
Wiggly lines. Alright. Lemerack.
Alright. I'm gonna go up to here and attack the guy straight across from me. And short sword 12. It's not gonna do it, I doubt.
12's a miss.
What's the D4?
Plus a D4?
The D4.
Oh, your Bardic Inspiration. D6, isn't it?
Oh, so yeah, you do have Bardic Inspiration, which you should use.
I already used it.
The saving throw, they subtract a D4 from their saving throw.
No, that's not this.
No, this is Lemerack just failing to hit.
Alright, I'll use my offhand dagger attack. Ooh, 20. And
That's
I
a hit.
will add my sneak attack, so that's
11?
11 coming off my dagger. I will take it.
That's a strong dagger strike.
Yeah.
This orc is pretty bloodied by your attack.
And I will, I'm gonna back away over to here, but I do take an attack opportunity from this guy. I didn't attack that guy.
He takes a swing. Is there any
Pretty sure there's disadvantage because of Bob's ancient.
No, it's only this guy.
He hasn't
his
attacked
attack.
this one, yeah.
Only this guy.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's
This guy
unfortunate.
just gets
So-
a regular attack.
That's
Oh,
fine.
and he rolls an 18.
Alright, so I can take damage.
Yeah, you take 9 damage.
Oof. That's painful. Okay.
Alright, Kundarg.
Alright, Kandarg is going to. Gonna do another Ray of Frost on the one on the top of the 3 rows, the one that me attacked.
Oh, me? This guy? Well, they're all hurt. I think.
A few fresh ones. Ooh, 24 is definitely a hit.
Okay, 5 cold damage.
Alright. How does that guy die?
The ice beam just pierces through him, and like his skull like shatters.
Pierce through, shatter skull.
Yeah.
It's super effective. Alright. That's it for Kundarg.
Mm-hmm.
Chipunk.
Without even taking a moment to slow down, I continue slicing. I should slow down.
Yep, you missed with that one.
How about... I'll try to do this. No, I'm not. Okay, I'm done. I have inspiration! Oh my god.
For your
Can-
robot voice.
Yes, for my robot voice. I'm gonna re-inspiration me for 14.
Ooh, 14 is a hit.
7 damage to this guy.
Damage. He's looking injured.
Well, I can look that.
All right.
Are the
The
orcs not
orcs.
terrified at all of the mass corpses of orcs all around them?
They're surprisingly resilient to the like literal bloodbath in the kitchen here. Um,
Are we in the kitchen?
yeah, you're in the kitchen too, so
Convenient.
play that into however this is like an egregious number of orc steaks available for.
Set up shop here.
All right, first orc up at the top that Chipunk just attacked. He is going to attack Chipunk with his great axe. Oh, he takes a mighty swing,
Mm,
and it comes sideways across Chipunk. In some sort of matrix move, Chipunk dips backwards before he realizes that the orc was not even close, and his axe slams into the wall.
yeah.
And then the second one is going to attack the vision. And he got a 24, so he's going to eviscerate that vision.
Poof.
Oh, it disappeared again! Or he disappeared again.
I mean, they can clearly see it's gray and transparent.
Well, I'm playing it differently. They're a little dull-witted. So
Yeah, true. And he's
it's something with a weapon in front of them. He's swinging
Shit's
at it.
going crazy here, man. Like, you got this thing. I've got like spectral guardians
Yeah,
around. Like,
Yeah.
don't know
Scott's
what's
got
going
these
on.
penises coming out and beating people to death. But
He was pretty clear about them being penises.
Yeah.
We were all there.
It's a tendril. It's only phallic. It's not actually a penis. Jeez.
They
what,
should.
are they skin-colored tendrils?
No,
Do they?
they're covered in slime. They're slime tendrils.
So that's those two. The next one is to the right of me. He is going to take a mighty swing with his great axe. And he is going to just completely miss. And the last orc here is going to try and slip out the door in a cowardly move as he's nursing multiple wounds. So me will get a attack of opportunity.
So he hasn't actually left my reach yet. So,
Nope. Well, he's trying to escape, but there's a pretty good chance that you'll catch him with your
Is he
halberd.
gonna leave that square?
Yeah, he's gonna try and run away.
Okay.
But I figured I would see what the attack of opportunity ends with.
Just pulling up the right sheet.
$20 is a hit. Oh.
10 damage.
So as he starts to make a break for the door, you stick out the pole end of your halberd and trip him before coming down with the axe end and just straight into his back while he tries to crawl out.
And I'm back in the kitchen.
Get him back in the kitchen. You pull him back with your halberd. And it is Rowan's turn.
Alright, I'll step forward. And with a look of pure malice at this orc up here that I'm clicking on, I point at him and let loose with all my inspiration an Eldritch Blast.
16's a hit.
Blam.
7. Which one was it against again?
This one.
That one? Alright. This one takes the Eldritch Blast and looks pretty upset about it. He's got some wounds now. Me. You have one orc remaining to your right.
I'm gonna have to smash him.
22's a hit.
7 damage.
7 damage. He is looking injured.
Oof. All right. That's gonna be it for me.
Nom Yamu. Oh, he gets in with the spear with a 24 for 10. Oh, how does he die?
I spear him straight through the head into the wall, so he's just kind of hanging there.
Ooh, egregious kill. All right, Lemurak.
All right.
There's 2 targets remaining. They're both looking injured.
I'm gonna head over here.
Or sorry, 2 targets that you know of.
14,
14's a hit.
7
7.
plus my sneak attack.
Oh, there we go. Now he dies.
Okay.
How does he die?
Just he slumps over. He's just tired of fighting at this point. He like basically gave up and let me stab him. He's,
All the blood all over the floor. More apt to slip and get injured at this point.
yeah.
All right, Kundarg. Oh, sorry. Do you have more?
Yeah, I think I do. I'm just gonna try something.
Do it.
Uh, I'm just gonna. I don't even know if I can do this. Can I offhand throw my dagger at this other guy?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah?
I'll just do that.
If it
Oh.
follows the rules of all the other two weapon fighting, I'd say yeah.
All right, so I just threw it. It missed.
7's a miss. That's right. Kundarg. 1 orc remains in the kitchen.
Oh, it's me. All right.
1 living orc.
Finish him.
All right, it's gonna be Ray of Frost.
Oh, 12. 12 is a miss.
Oof. All right, I can't do that thing again, so that's just it for me.
Right? Chapunk. Seven's a miss.
Gosh.
That's it.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I can use my. I'll use my bonus action to heal. Okay, second win on me, and that's it. +5.
All right. This one looks around nervously before attempting to jump through the window, invoking an attack of opportunity from Chapunk and Nom Nom.
Oh,
Nom
damn
Nom
it!
you.
Nam yum. Nam yum.
Do I just do a hit or?
Yep. Yep, just regular attack.
Melee attack.
Yeah.
18's a hit. Oh! And before Chapunk can ready his sword from his second wind, Namyamu jabs this one with his spear, and he slumps over before making it out the window. Oh man. So you look around for the first time, surveying the room that you're currently standing in, and it's quite clearly a kitchen that is just completely covered in blood. Every square inch of the place has splatters and slashes and bleeding orc corpses all over it. On the in the kitchen, you can see a very large butter churn, some work tables, shelves of food and ale, and pots and pans hanging. And then on top of the main table is a skull-shaped wooden butter mold.
I think we're living my wet dream right now.
And I think we will call it a night there. I think you guys
GG.
killed 18 orcs there.